We bout that business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, but got built bout that business. That business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, lady buck. About that business. We bout that business, that business. We trending on retreat. We bout that business, that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, that business. Competition can't compete. We bout that business, that business. Number one, I feel it in my cleats. Hey, we got facts, we got stats. Not to mention trending topics. You the champ? No, that's cap. Drilling, killing all the guys. Please don't try that, boy. You know we hotter, boy. Making all kind of noise. We on fire. What you know about them Ohio boys? We bout that business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. It get real up in that field, but got built about that business. That business, that business. Boy, we bout that business. This all hustle, this ain't luck, lady buck. About that business. We bout that business, that business. We trending on retreat. We bout that business, that business. All we know is win, ain't no defeat. We bout that business, that business. Competition can't compete. We bout that business, that number one, I feel it in my cleats.
I can't hear Buckeye. Can y'all?
Can y'all hear me?
You can hear him?
Yeah, I can now.
Yeah, I had my muted. Okay, Bill.
I can't hear.
I can't hear him either.
No, I can't either now.
Oh, Buckeye Bill, you gotta unmute yourself. And then where's this echo coming from? I'm hearing an echo with everybody. Hold on, folks. Hold on, Village. We got some technical difficulties that need to be fixed. Let me see if anybody been touching these buttons.
Testing 1, 2.
There you go, Buckeye Bill. Okay, Buckeye Bill, hold on. I'm hearing some
I'm coming
echo.
back in. I'm coming back in.
It's me too. I was echoing too.
I'm hearing an echo. Do y'all hear an echo?
I was. I don't hear it now.
Me either, Jason. All right,
I turned my mic down. It might have been me. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear it. I don't hear it now. All right, Buckeye Bill. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, wow.
Don't start, Jay.
I'm just glad to see people smiling because for a second there, bro.
Hopefully our village can understand what's happening right now.
All right, let me clear some things up. Hold on. Buckeye Bill, your internet connection is just not good at all.
Never thought would be in the Final Four, other than Arizona. Final Four. We talk about Michigan, Illinois, and Connecticut. Now, on our bracket. But I always thought that Arizona could win it all.
I'm frustrated.
What's up, Eddie?
What's going on over there, man? You look like you're trying to whoop people.
Chilling, bro.
Okay.
And
waiting on Buckeye Bill to figure his stuff out.
Yeah, his internet connection. I told him that area he moved to wasn't going to work.
Hey, you said you wanted to address something?
No, Nitty, I need you. I want to address this. I can't hardly hear you. I need your mic up, turned up, or something because you're really low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yeah. But if you move away from that, let's see, Buckeye Bill trying to get in, but we'll wait till he gets his devices right. But what did you want to address, Jay? You said Jay Buck wanted to address something. Who wanted to
No, I
address?
thought you said you wanted to address something.
Oh, it was
Oh,
me.
you said
Yeah.
you wanted to, yeah, you did.
Yeah, I was trying to get these noises together, and I was just looking. I don't have to get on y'all because y'all didn't touch any buttons. Y'all didn't touch any buttons. So that's good. Okay, we still waiting for Buckeye Bill. First of all, let me welcome the village. We had a couple of minor technical difficulties. Y'all know how it is. You know how it is. First of all, I want to thank you guys again. We have surpassed. We're almost at our 1,500 viewers. It just keeps growing every day. And also, don't forget to engage in TikTok. On TikTok as well, we've got a lot of people talking smack over there about March Madness and some of our predictions. We'll bring Hayes in a minute too. He wants to chat with us tonight too, because I want to know how's everybody's March Madness doing. Is your bracket busted? Are you in the lead? Do you still have a chance? Buckeye Bill, we'll start with you, and I'll bring Hayes in while we start with you. How's your bracket looking, Buckeye Bill?
Here we go.
I'm doing a Columbo. So here's the thing. If you ever watch Columbo, he always, well, this ain't right. None of this is right. So no, my brackets are busted. Jay Buck's busted.
No, it's not.
So I don't want to hear nothing what people got to say to me about their brackets. Now, mind you, it's still a great Final Four. You got Arizona against Michigan. You got UConn against Illinois, who with Illinois, they have a Boswell. An actual Boswell who is playing in that game, which I'm really proud of also. But what I can tell you is UConn looks spectacular, but we have not seen Arizona since their last win. So we really don't know what Michigan and Arizona's that game is gonna be epic. That game's going to be epic because Michigan has some of the best defense the Big Ten has produced in the last 10 to 15 years. Not including their offense, but their defense has been stellar. So Arizona has a big task. And then just let it go. You got and this is the bigger issue. We got two Big Ten teams.
Oh shit!
In the final.
We can't say those words.
We got two Big Ten teams.
Hey, you didn't have to get off, but you can't. We ain't doing this on and off tonight. We ain't doing it. You just can't say those words. So come on back in and stay in now. All right, Hayes, you back? Are you in?
I'm back. Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. I can't because I'm gonna be working on some other things, so I can't do that on and off.
Well, technical.
Oh, technical. Got you. But Hayes, you gotta watch. You can't say those words.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
I know it caught you off guard. We can't say those words. We gotta be nice.
Okay, my bad.
So I get what Buckeye Bill is saying. Okay, but Buckeye Bill, I'm asking about on your first bracket. How does that bracket look? Not your second chance, but your first chance bracket. Is he stuck? He's trying to say it's it's busted, but he's stuck. All right, Jay Buck.
I'm sorry.
How does your bracket look? Because you did a second chance bracket too, right?
Well, I'm not really counting the second chance bracket, but I still have Arizona and I still have Michigan alive in my first bracket. So I,
In your first bracket.
yes. So
Okay.
regardless of what Buckeye Bill says, I'm not eliminated. I'm still right in the game.
Okay. So now I see he keeps hitting these buttons. I see that but you had St. John's going all the way, right?
But I still have Michigan, Arizona on the other side.
Right, but I'm saying if you had St. John's going all the way, you can get some points for those games. Your Michigan and Arizona, those you can get points. But if you have St. John's going away, you are eliminated
Mm.
because you can't get any more points for the championship game because you have St. John's going all the way. Just like I had Purdue going all the way, I can get some points really only for one of those games. And even though I was the queen, but you know.
I think I'll be so far ahead that I won't.
No, you won't, J Buck. J Buck just do not want to relinquish that crown. Let me tell all the followers, okay? J Buck was in the lead for most of the way. Okay. For most of the way, he was in the lead. I'm hearing some interference. Who has their not?
That's on me.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to turn it off.
You might have to.
I'm gonna try to turn it off. Okay, how's that?
Okay, let me hear. Yep, that's better. Can you still hear us, Hayes?
Yeah, I can. What I tried to do is put my computer, my laptop,
Yeah.
and it interfered with a lot of things. So that's my fault.
It's better with headphones because you get that echo. So I was explaining to the followers that J Buck was in the lead most of the way, most of this tournament. Okay. He fell when St. John's and Duke played, and Duke beat St. John's. He has not been able to accept that defeat yet. So he's still thinking he's got all these points. And he'll have an opportunity to get some more points with the Final Four, but not enough. The person who's really, we got two people in the first bracket. The person who's probably going to take it all is the one who's been the most silent. Not any of us. We've been talking crap. And this one, he's been quiet, is Hayes. Hayes will probably be the one to beat all of us. Not only on his first bracket, but on his second bracket too, on the second chance. It's between him and Big Reg. Big Reg, he may have a leg up on you, Hayes, because when I looked and seen, I think your last pick, he picked opposite of you and he won that. But I'm not sure.
I had Duke.
I think that was it. We won't know until the Final Four has been played. So we got two. And then we even have King Boz, who's in third place. That's Buckeye Bill's son. He's gotten some points on the back end as well. So just like J Buck and Buckeye Bill and even Nitty and Hayes, all of them were telling me to be quiet. I was gloating too fast. I was talking crap too fast. But all right, Blue, what you got? What you got for me? What's your bracket looking like? Oh yeah, you a little busted. Y'all need sound effects. I should have never showed y'all that.
As a matter of fact, it just popped up. Like,
but I can't hear you that well. Can you
hear me now?
Yeah. Can you turn your mic up? Are you talking into the mic?
It's above me.
Because if you talking to the mic and then turn it up, we can more so hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you, but it's still a little faint.
Mic check. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway, what I was saying was my bracket been blessed. You know what I'm saying? But then I filled out the second chance bracket, I was doing cool. I was up there with y'all. I was boxing with y'all. I was like in third and fourth place. See, I'm like everybody else. I picked the wrong team and they failed. And heck with it. Now, with that being said, my women's bracket,
Oh,
I turned my swag on.
yeah, you're doing good on in the women's bracket. I missed the cutoff. So
But y'all. I mean, you still cheer me on. You know what I mean? We still.
yeah, I am. I'm watching you.
But but I will say this: Legacy came like the dark horse in the Kentucky Derby, like that. Derby.
Is that in the women's bracket?
Yeah, the women's bracket. She came like first me and Buckeye Bill was going at it. We going like he
Okay.
go up, I go up, he go up, I go up. Then she came out of nowhere, like then took over. Then I had to shake it a little bit. Then I was back to the top. But anyway, yeah, it's been a real interesting March Madness. You know what I'm saying? A couple people had their feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about y'all, but I'd rather lose by 10 or 16 rather than get beat by a last second shot.
Okay. J Buck, now what do you think oh, wait a minute. I didn't get Jay Hayes. Hayes, well, you've been looking at your brackets.
Yeah.
You've been looking at your first and second chance. What you think you're gonna do? You think you're gonna take it all, or have you looked and seen who's behind you? Big Red.
No, I don't care who's behind me, but I just know that I had Duke to win it all. I got Arizona now going to the championship game. So that could be my saving grace with Arizona.
Okay. You'll get some points there. You'll get some points in the Final Four, but not for the championship.
Right. Well, so the championship, right. At least they made it. So I'm not for sure how that works out, but I just know that I got them. I had them and Duke going head to head in the championship and Duke winning it. But Arizona could get there, and I don't know.
Yeah, you'll get points for the if they get there, you'll get those points, the Final Four points, but the actual championship game, you won't get any.
Right, right.
Yeah. Duke is 0 points. They got beat the game after I said they would. I have Michigan playing in the championship game. And he's got Arizona winning.
What are you doing?
How do I not have a chance?
Well, because you picked St. John's to win it all.
Okay, I got Michigan in the championship game.
Doesn't matter. You will get, okay, let me tell you. So you had Michigan and St. John's in the championship, J-Buck?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'll get points from Michigan. You'll get those Final Four points if Michigan goes to the championship because you'll get points from Michigan winning. But you won't get points for that championship game at all because
St. John's, yeah.
Because you chose St. John's to win it all.
See, this is why you ain't real. Y'all keep saying that Michigan team. I won't even pronounce it right. It's the team up north. We don't recognize them as their name. It's the team up north.
Yeah. Okay, but still, okay, for the team up north, for Michigan, for any, you will still get those points for that, but you won't get points for the championship game because you picked St. John's to win it all. After the Final Four, you're done with points. You get no more points.
Yep.
Same with me. I picked Purdue. I get no more points. The only one, see, Big Reg is in here because he knows he can take it all. It's between him and Hayes on the second chance. On the second chance bracket, he can take it all because he's the only one that didn't pick a team that's out of it that's still playing. Yeah, that's still playing. He picked a team out of those four, and that's in the Final Four one of those teams he picked to be in the national championship and to be the winner. So he was quiet. He was quiet, and he go ahead, Nitty. Go ahead and do your sound effect. Okay, because you keep doing them while in the middle of me talking. Okay, so he's the only one that couldn't do it. You know, it's between you and Hayes.
Turn your TV off.
Yeah, between him and Hayes. But Hayes, like what Big Reg is going to get you, Hayes, is
Well, that's okay.
the winning team. But you got
That's
two
okay.
brackets. You got two brackets though.
I know, but I had Arizona. I mean, I had Duke win both of them.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yeah.
man. So how you feel, Big Reg?
I'm hanging in there. I'm
So-
hanging in there.
You look like you a winner.
Hey,
We'll see. It's
it's
looking
over.
good.
It's over. You're gonna win it.
So,
Looking good.
so I know with us, you're looking real good. How is your office pool? How are you looking in that? Are you winning with them too?
I'm 1 point out of the lead.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm in the running to clean that one up.
Oh, yeah. You might take that over.
Cause I had in my one bracket UConn beating Duke.
That was a good choice.
So yeah, there was a dark horse.
All right, I'm gonna cut you all off, man.
Duke choked. Duke had won. All they had to do was hold the ball for 10 seconds.
I don't let you talk. And Big Reg.
Yeah.
I think you're a pumpkin also. And I get it. I understand you. No. You should have a big head. You are close to closing out this bracket. You're really close. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. Jay Buck's completely out.
That's his
Lady
problem.
Buck,
He's out.
no, Lady Buck.
Hey, hold on. Hey,
He's been out
fuck
for a
Bill.
while.
Why you talking, man?
You're not part of the deal. You're just not part of the deal. All that trash you was talking all the way up until you got kicked out. I had to endure that. Yes. So
My man fuck got Bill salty. I don't know what.
It is.
I want to embrace the fact that I've got another bracket. They ain't our bracket.
No, we ain't talking
that
about
I'm at 100% at.
No,
Thank
we
you
ain't
very
talking
much.
about that one. We don't care about that one.
Well, it means
About
absolutely
that big
everything.
bracket.
It means absolutely everything to you.
We're
Because
talking.
I know I'm a winner, and you peoples are losers.
Where you winner
I'm
at?
a hater, and
He's losing.
that's what I do.
It is mine.
Delusional.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, fuck got Bill. Hey, fuck got Bill.
But let me. Hey, let me holler at Big Red real quick. Big Red, you doing your little moves and stuff, and your moves and everything, man. You act like your oldest son. I ain't gonna point no elbow.
That's not an act.
Nah, that's weak. That was weak, Timmy. That was weak.
So
That was weak, Nitty. I don't even care what you're talking about, man. No. You can't walk like Reggie. I can.
Buckeye Bill, if you use my government on here one more time,
Okay. Hey, your government name is your government name, son.
I know, but you know,
and that puts you in the back seat when you talking to your dad.
Nitty is Nitty. So
Okay, Nitty. Well, listen. Here's the thing. Here's what
I'm muting. Hayes, what were you saying?
I was saying, hey, look, Buckeye Bill, I'm sorry you fell behind. You knew you was ahead for a little while. It just fell apart, brother. It just fell apart.
You're not sorry he fell behind. You ain't sorry.
Hey, hold on. It makes good for TV. Hey, I gotta make it look good though.
So, but here he was never in the lead though, Hayes.
He
I-
At
always
one,
thought he
at
was in
one
the
point,
league.
at one point, he was in the league for a day.
Yeah, mentally he thought he was in
I-
the league.
I was in the league. I was in the league the whole time. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
but
he
you know,
wasn't.
I could have sworn I seen where you was in the league, he was in the league, and I just came back and I said, you know what?
he caught up with us. It was me and Legacy. We were in the
Okay.
league. And then he came and then he caught up with us. So it was 3 of us in the league. And then, you know, before he caught up with us, he just couldn't take it. He couldn't take that I was in the league. And I made him eat it every day, you know. Oh, I'm the queen, I'm the queen, I'm the queen. He's such a poor sport. And he just couldn't take it. And then he came and he caught up with me and Legacy. But see, we wasn't even paying attention to Hayes and Big Red, you know, the quiet dark horses. They were just being quiet. And we were talking all this trash. Then J Buck came and beat us. He was in the league. And so he was happy that I was no longer in the league, but he was mad that J Buck was in the league.
Right.
And then when J Buck got knocked down, he was happy that he was beating at least just me and him. As long as he was beating us two, he was fine. Now he's mad.
No, anytime that
Now
I was
he's
beating you,
mad.
I was happy.
Now he's mad at Big Reg. And Low Key Hayes, because those two are in the running. And it's over for you, dude. And then look, Big Reg, there's a reel out where he was saying he cut Nitty off mid-sentence, and he was saying, no. Houston, anybody who comes up against Houston, they're going to get
Hey,
I called him out on that today.
That's my Columbo look. That's my Columbo look right there.
in the
I
next
told
Columbo right there.
I told every one of you all Buckeye Bill's paralyzed from the neck up.
And then, so after he said that, the next night, Houston lost. So if you go on TikTok, and I'm telling Village, go on TikTok to the About That Business page, they are having fun with that reel. They are just they are messing with Buckeye Bill left and right. And all he can do is take it.
hey, Lady Buck, can
Yes.
I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
I know I kept it kind of quiet
Yes.
in what I do. Would you be okay if I like advertise something real quick?
Why? At this point
No,
in time,
go
do it
ahead.
at the end of the show.
Go ahead real quick. Just real quick.
Real quick?
Go ahead. Y'all sitting there quiet.
Check this out.
I already know what he gonna do. I already know what it is.
See that right there?
Y'all see that? Y'all can't see it?
I can't visualize it.
Well, then open your eyes and try to visualize when somebody doing
Oh, it's
something.
about that business?
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
that business?
Oh, yes. Hayes, that is so tight. I love that.
What is it,
It's a-
son? I didn't see it. All I saw was a little picture
Hey,
of it.
They are
it's a
Go
car
ahead.
freshener.
It's a car freshener?
What?
Yeah.
That's really, oh, and see, these are the things we need to talk about at the end of the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you all
Right now, I'm still upset that you and Big Red is beating everybody, and y'all. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna take the L. I'm gonna do some A1 sauce, eat the L, all that. But
You ain't
y'all
got no
suck
choice.
like lemonade, man.
You
Cause
ain't got no choice,
what
Buckeye
y'all
Bill.
did, no. What y'all did was y'all waited until we got into the
no,
flow,
they were just quiet.
and then y'all
come
went
on,
against
man.
the grain.
No,
And no, Reggie, no, Big Red, no.
They
the second
picked
chance. Yeah, I give you that. I come in on the second chance. Yeah.
but you already had your picks picked.
But
Look at it. Look, ain't nobody
I
here.
messed up. I messed up and didn't know at the beginning and then get on at the beginning.
And J Buck did the same thing.
Me too.
Nitty did the same thing.
And he did
Now,
the same
I will say
thing.
this.
So that's no big deal. We ain't thinking about Buckeye Bill. He just a sore loser. He just a sore loser.
Maybe, Lady Buck,
Look at him.
I love it. I love it.
Lady Buck, you have access to mute him. You have the access to mute him if you want to.
Yep, I did. That's what I'm doing. He knows it.
I think that's
Okay.
super-
So let me say this, Hayes. I want to go back to Hayes.
Okay.
First of all, Village. First of all, Hayes is the one who does all of our merchandise, all the shirts, the hats, and all of that. He's working on a really big order right now. We got a huge order. He's been working on it diligently to make sure the graphics and things are right. We've been and this order is really big. So it's taking a little longer because it's big. So we don't have to keep ordering, you know. So he does our merch, and he told me about those. He made us little koozies before. He throws in things for us, you know. Those air fresheners, he had told me about them, and he said, I'm just going to throw those in, you know. He even designed the hats that you all wanted too. He designed those. He's working. Those are hot. And he even has something on the side of the hats, but he threw those car fresheners in for us. So I want to say a special thank you, Hayes. I can't wait
Thank
to
you,
get them
Hayes.
and get our order
No problem.
and get it going. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yep. And
Thank
so,
you, Hayes.
all right, well, I'm gonna leave you fellas to it if y'all can handle the Buckeye Bill.
Listen. You know, I had a glitch. What happened was I had a glitch.
Oh my God!
So
Here it
I had to get off my computer and get onto this phone thing. So I probably missed some of y'all's little fluffiness that y'all, you know,
Man, you didn't want to hear what we
kissing
had to
each
say.
other.
That's
I don't
what
care
it
what
was.
y'all do in life.
What's wrong?
My point is, I took the winner, and they cheated us in Houston. That's
Somebody
what
give you some
happened.
Kleenex. Give you
And
some
that's what
tissue.
happened. No, I'm just
Oh
trying to
my
tell
God! Oh
you.
my!
You should have been
Tissue.
right by score no matter how you looked at it.
Oh my Lord! Give me 1 second.
Give you some tissue.
I told you you're the dumbest person I ever talked to in my life. Give me 1 second. Oh my God.
Buckeye Bill,
got
turn your
beat.
camera off.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, they just got beat, man.
Okay, so with that being
each other
said,
all night.
because he's a loser,
Buckeye Bill.
I'm a winner because he loses behind me. That means I'm winning over him.
Okay,
See,
well,
you
Buckeye
gotta pecking order.
Oh
okay,
my
He's
God!
a loser. I'm a winner.
Bill.
And then you get Legacy, Lady Buck. They kind of like winners. Nitty, he was out of it anyway.
Somebody get him
And
a
then we
TV
have you
dinner.
two guys.
Okay, now Buckeye Bill, let me give you your flowers. You know, because they said something earlier and I didn't get a chance to address it. But I will say this: Buckeye Bill led for a hot second, but he still led both brackets. He was leading in the
I
men's.
was killing them.
That's what I was saying. He was number one at one point.
I was killing them.
Bill, let me cook, Bill. He had, and not only that, but he was battling the chairman, Blue Nitty, on the women's bracket. And he took that one over for a hot second. He was leading both brackets. So you got to get a man his props a little bit because he was leading both brackets.
I got all four of them in the women's brackets, baby. So I'm still in there with that. Me and you, we battling it out on this.
Bill, we're not discussing other brackets today.
Okay, well then, why'd you bring it up?
We're gonna keep it business. Now,
Why'd you bring
Like he
it up
said, he's
then?
gonna give you flowers, man. He said he's gonna give you a flower.
I don't want no flowers, man. Flowers is for graves, and I ain't doing graves up in here, man. Except Vera and y'all.
Hey, give him a
Vera and
binky.
J-Buck
Give him a
is the
binky.
loser out of the whole group because
I
he
can only
started out
take so
talking
much.
like he was gonna win it all.
It's this. It's
You
this. I
started
can only
out
take
talking
so
like he was
much.
gonna win it
No,
all.
that's
and
what you
didn't
do.
win
Buckeye
it.
Bill,
Nitty, did it.
Hey, Big Red.
I
Hey,
will
Big
tell
Red.
you control.
Now I'm gonna give you your flowers because you picked it. You picked it.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking Arizona's gonna take it all.
Yeah, I got Arizona on my other bracket, so you might be right, and you might win. And
How
I'm
many
okay, but
chances
I'm
you
a
need,
winner
Buckeye
too.
Bill? Do you want to do a third chance bracket so you make sure you win?
Hey,
Hey, listen. Hey,
it's
I can make that happen now.
hey, but
I
it's
can
gonna be a
make that
dog.
happen,
It's gonna
son.
be a
You
dog
want that
fight
to
between
happen? Well, let's
Arizona and
do that.
Michigan.
Let's do that. Let's do the
Yeah,
Final
that's it.
Four.
That's gonna tell the
Let's do
tale.
the Final
Arizona,
Four then,
Michigan.
son.
Yep.
Do the Final Four. Now,
Michigan,
Whoever
what you
wins
got?
between Arizona and Michigan gonna take it all. Because
the
I think
team up
both of them
north,
can beat
Yeah.
UConn.
the team up north will beat Arizona. The team up north will win.
Okay, so wait a minute. So let's do the predictions then. Nitty, who you got in the Final Four? Who you got beating who in the Final Four? You know the lineup?
UConn, Illinois,
Wait a minute.
Arizona, Michigan.
Nitty, I
Who do
said
you got?
Nitty.
You got Michigan playing against who?
Arizona.
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 And
Arizona. I think
Illinois
Arizona.
versus UConn.
I think Arizona gonna take that one.
you gonna think they're gonna take Michigan?
Hey,
Hey,
And-
that's gonna be a dog fight.
UConn and he
Who's
need the
the
other
game?
two things. The other two
They better watch out for Illinois. UConn
Yeah.
better be ready for Illinois.
UConn and Illinois. Who you got there, Nitty?
what? Between who?
UConn and Illinois. UConn and Illinois.
I'm gonna go UConn, but I'm rooting for Illinois. I'm gonna go UConn though.
Oh man, shut up, man.
I like to go-
Say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
not
Say
take
it with your
nothing
He
chest.
said,
Son.
no, it's a Big Ten team. He said it with his heart.
Say it with your chest, though.
Said it with his heart.
J Buck, who you
UConn.
got? Who you got?
UConn has a better coach than Illinois. Not taking
But,
them
you know,
away.
It ain't about the coach. It ain't about the coach.
I'm like Big Reg though. You know, Illinois has kind of crept up and
They got
surprised.
vibes on that team, son.
But then UConn too. I mean, UConn with that last shot at the buzzer. I mean, I don't know. I
That's
can't.
why
call it.
all the air
I
that
can't.
came up out of them.
There was one of them Indiana boys with that last shot.
Man,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he's coming to
Yeah.
Indiana, but he ain't gonna be the star. He ain't
Because
gonna be the star.
Nitty, you were saying he was from what part of Indiana?
Greenfield, Indiana,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Golden Ray,
All righty then.
and
But Illinois with them
Oh, yeah.
European boys,
he's only a freshman.
Oh, okay. Wow, he's nice. So
J-Buck, what you think? What you think,
J
J-Buck?
Buck, who you got? What's your picks?
I've got Michigan and UConn in the championship game.
And
And I got
You
the team up north. I got the team up north winning it.
see, that's why I'm gonna call you after the show, man, because
Oh, I know you are. I know.
you're a big
I know,
knucklehead.
I know you
You're
are.
a straight
I know.
knucklehead,
I'm
man.
waiting.
And I've been coaching
I-
you for too long for you to do
I-
something.
You can't
Goofy
coach
like
So
me.
glad you're not
You
here. I
can't
don't have
coach someone that knows you.
Oh,
So, Buckeye Bill, who you got?
I got Illinois beating UConn.
Dumb.
I
Okay.
got Arizona beating Michigan. I got Arizona
Oh.
beating Illinois. Because if you
Oh.
remember, 4,
We
5,
don't.
6 years ago, Arizona beat Illinois in the national championship.
4, 5, 6 years ago, them boys was in NBA. That don't matter.
That's not
What
the,
are you talking
the
about?
point. The point is the trend, son. So you got Illinois playing against one of the best teams in the nation, UConn, who has just they've exhausted all their cards. So now you're going to be playing against a team that's been in waiting for them. Illinois is going to beat UConn. Illinois, put money on this one. Illinois is going to beat UConn. Arizona is going to beat Michigan by at least 5 points. Arizona beats Illinois in the championship game by 10.
Okay, you got to talk. Okay, you got the talking out of the way.
Okay. Big Reg, who you got?
I got Arizona beating Michigan, and then upset. Illinois gonna beat Wisconsin, beat UConn, and then
Oh,
Arizona gonna beat Illinois.
whoa,
Yeah, that's the
whoa,
same thing I just said.
whoa. I know. I want to get his pick. Hayes, who you got?
You know what? After all this, I got Arizona against UConn.
Okay.
I'm glad you
okay.
did that, bruh.
That
And
UConn,
you
you
know,
think
the reason why I'm glad you did that is
Illinois is gonna beat UConn?
No, I got
No, he
UConn
said
beating
UConn
Illinois.
gonna beat Illinois.
Oh, okay.
But you got Arizona
I'm
beating.
just
You got Arizona beating the team up north.
Yeah, I do.
You picked that
Arizona,
with
you
your
know
heart.
what? You know, the whole tournament, Arizona is outplaying everybody.
everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And that's, you know what? I had Duke win it. If Duke would have held that ball for 10.7 seconds,
Yeah,
he
he
could have
wouldn't
been
even
there.
pass the ball.
They
We
weren't
didn't even
smart
talk about
enough.
that.
That was the dumbest play in history.
Yeah, they're still talking about that. They're still talking.
Man,
He didn't have to pass the
10.7
ball.
seconds. Come on, man.
He didn't have to pass the ball, and the dumbest pass is to throw it over to defenders,
Dude,
Yeah,
all you had to do
yes.
was hold
and
the
not
ball.
throw it high enough.
If you
Yeah.
hold the ball, they got to foul you, and he didn't do it. Idiot.
Hey, I tell you what. If Duke would have won that game, I would have won the whole bracket. I bet you that.
Well, you didn't.
I
And now
know
you're
it.
not.
I know it.
So then, what's your point? So
My point is,
what's your point?
hey,
He's-
it's called March Madness, brother.
Because March
said-
Madness.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Because I had Duke.
Okay, now. And I don't want to pivot, but I do want at least some commentary on Tiger saying to the world, dude, I need help, and I'm getting ready to get this help. What
Hey,
do
you
you
know
think
what?
about that, Nitty?
Can I
What do
say
you think
something
about
about
that?
Tiger? Can I say something about Tiger?
Go ahead
for it.
quickly.
Okay, he's like my third idol in the world. I love him. And I know he's got a problem, but here's the deal: he's a billionaire. Why are you taking drugs and driving? You can buy your own taxi service. You
It don't
need
matter. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know, I mean, common sense has got to kick in somewhere. I mean, he could hire me to drive him, and I would love to do that. But
Not when you're trying to keep your addiction. Not when you're trying to keep your addiction a secret. You're
I
not
get
gonna,
his thing.
you're gonna do exactly what
Now
he
you
did.
can't. Hey. You can't mess with Big Red on that right there.
No.
The knowledge that he has, go for it.
No, wait a minute. I think y'all missed what he said. What he said was, if you're a billionaire and you're doing that, why won't you just call somebody instead of
I
getting
say the same thing all the
Why
time.
not?
I agree with
Why
that.
not?
instead of driving? So then,
Because an addict does not think like that. An addict is trying to with his profile, he's trying to keep all that to himself out of the limelight. So he's not gonna hire nobody to get in his business.
If he had a driver, he wouldn't have to worry about flipping a car over.
No,
You can't trust the driver.
if he had a driver be
Those are
trying.
the ones
No,
that
he
make
can't.
books and stuff.
Dude, you're not thinking like an addict in his position, because the driver would know too much of his business.
Exactly.
That's true.
Right.
That's true.
so so I'll say this too, J Buck. Big Reg is a licensed drug counselor, so he knows a lot about addiction and those things. So he's trying to show us how an addict thinks through an addict's eyes. Which is like, we think it's logical. We think that, why don't you get a driver? That's the logical thing to do. But when you're high profile, you're trying to keep it a secret for one. Then first, you don't even think you are an addict. Really, you're just having fun.
That's why they signed an NDA.
He had to come out now and say, "Hey, I need help." Now it's not a secret anymore. Who knows if this hadn't happened, he may have very well stayed an addict and not
No,
said.
I think Tiger Woods said that because he been ashamed too many times.
No, I think he said
No,
that because his children.
That
Yes,
could be
His
true.
children
That could be
came to
had
true.
him and said,
he
"Daddy,
had to
enough
say
is
that.
enough."
I think
He
he
had
said
to
it
say that.
because he had to say it. He's been
He
caught.
did. Yes,
Yeah, but
And his
three
children
times.
had a lot to do with it.
Three times, wasn't it?
Ladybug,
No,
you're
4
100%
times.
right. He said it because he had to say it.
This is the 4th time.
Yeah,
Okay.
he-
Fourth
because-
time he's been publicly.
right, right.
Right.
And then
There's
the
some
fact
stuff
that
I know about Tiger, y'all.
the fact that he refused the drug test, that said
That's got him.
that says
He
even
knew.
more. So he
He
had
knew.
to. So he had to come out publicly and say, "Hey, I need help." But
Hey,
I don't
you know-
think you're not. Wait a minute, hold on. You're not sure if this event had not happened, he may very well still be doing what he wanted to do.
And
You
he
know,
will
now
continue
he's
to do
forced
what he
into
wants
now he's forced into facing the addiction, and that's
He-
sometimes how addiction works.
Hey, but guess what though? Let me tell you why he said what he said today.
What you
to.
say?
Because he's in the public eye and he
Right.
has to say
No,
what he
let me
has
tell you
to
why.
say.
He and I share the same birthday. I told him, said, "Look, Tiger, you getting mixed up. We don't act like this. Now, my birthday and your birthday, you know,
That's mind-blowing.
his birthday is December 30th. Is mine December 30th.
Who
I'm older, so I
cares?
can tell him,
Who cares?
hey, man, I'm trying to tell you what I know.
No, that's what you thought. Oh, that just blew my mind. You saw that? I said, boo.
Okay.
Well, I don't care. And you know what? And I'm gonna tell you something else too. LeBron James, I gotta tell him, hey man, you're my birthday. You can't be doing that stuff out there like that.
And they listen to you.
Yeah, I'm the big bro.
Oh, okay. Okay. And I'll take that. I'll take that to heart right there, bro.
Hey, it wasn't no secret. Everybody
I'll take that to heart, man. That was the worst. That was the worst dissertation I could ever hear.
Well, you know what? You ain't gotta listen. You ain't gotta listen. I don't care.
And I won't.
Hey, fellas, hold on. Let me have the floor. Check this
Yeah,
out.
go ahead.
Everybody, number one, Tiger Woods had to do it because it's kid. Number two, he had to do it because, for the simple fact that he had to save what little or what deals he had on the floor. He had to save those too. But he was a functioning addict. I mean, that was an open secret. Everybody knew, you know what I mean? But that was an open secret. But he had to address it because it was time. Number one. Number two, think about it. If he hadn't addressed it, if that incident had not happened, we might have been talking about a different situation with Tiger. I'm not even gonna let that out there like that, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Because too many times an addict has took chances. I know addicts done overdose, came back, and still take the drugs. So, and another thing is, see, we all say, well, you should do this, you should do that. Big Red hit on it a little bit. See, our problem is as people, we think logical. When you're an addict, you do not think logical. You're thinking about hiding your situation. You think about how I can do this slick and get away with it. He got plenty of money.
Right.
So yeah, he probably done shoved out a couple of, and you don't want to hire a driver because the driver will be the one that will get $1 million from
Write the
TMZ
book.
because they got a picture of you slumped aside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, let's be clear what we should do as people, you know, and I know we are on about that business. We're cheering Tiger on. I'm glad you spoke up. This is from your boy Blue Nitty. I'm glad you spoke up. I'm glad you admitted that, you know, you need help because you just saved 3 more lives by doing what you're doing. So give Tiger his.
Hey, Neil, let me ask you a question. Do you think, I think when I see Tiger Woods, I think about Michael Jordan and Charles Barkley being his best friends. And they told him the truth about things, but they all of a sudden not friends no more. I think that he needs people around him that's gonna give him the
Hold him
real
accountable.
right.
Yeah. But
he
here's
accept those people in his orbit. If he don't
Right.
accept them, it's not gonna happen.
Right.
Because remember early on, Tiger to consider himself black. You
Yep.
remember early on?
When his dad died, it was over with.
Yeah.
now let me say this, Dave. That is a sign of that. When, because they know the deep dark secrets that we don't know.
Yeah.
You push them away, that was a red flag right there, but people didn't.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was a part of the red flag. You know what I'm saying? But I will shift over to someone else who's better qualified to speak on that, and I would say that question. Big Red, did you hear his question?
Yeah. It won't happen when you won't let anybody into your circle that you're gonna allow to help keep you accountable. That
Make you accountable.
And trust is a major issue, particularly with his profession, and also when we look at from the outside looking in. In so many ways, he didn't trust anybody. When his father died, that was it.
So the most important
That's
thing
what I
that
said.
you just said, let me clarify what I think I heard you say. The most important thing that you said, look in the mirror, look at yourself, see if that's who you want to be, and see if you want to change that person.
And own the fact that you need help changing.
Exactly.
Hey, but you know, on the devil's advocate side, that man makes about $1 billion. Who are you gonna sit there and say, well, I can do what I can do?
You look in the mirror, son.
I know, but guess what? In that mirror, you say, I ain't got no problem.
Well, okay, but then when the horns come out while you talking to yourself, there's a problem. Because people look in the mirror, they really see who they are.
Yeah.
You've done it before. J Buck has done it. I'm sure that Big Red and Nitty and myself.
I've done it.
Okay, so that's where reality hits.
Yeah.
That's where it really hits. You know, and your children can make a big difference, and your family members can make a big difference, but you have to make the biggest difference.
That's right.
And that's one of the things that I believe, that I know, that Big Red has been preaching to people for over 20 years. So you got to start from someplace and work your way backwards and then forward. What I ain't going to do, which is backwards, and what I'm getting ready to do now.
I think what Hayes says was the point. I agree with him 100%.
Okay, I got a question for you, Buckeye Bill. If you was in Tiger's shoes, right? You was in Tiger's shoes on this situation. Would you do anything different than what he has done?
A whole lot different.
No, you wouldn't. No, you don't.
It's
been working for you.
This is the reason why I can tell you. This is why I can tell you this. Just remember, each and every one of us go through our own journeys.
But it works for so long, you have to figure it out.
And
hold on. Hey, let him cook.
What I'm saying is, the situation he's in now, I ain't talking about what happened 2 or 3 episodes ago, but the situation that he's in now is what I just said. Looking yourself in the mirror and seeing how you have to change. Why is it important to change? and who's important to you for you to change. If it's everybody else, you're not going to change.
No,
But if you're
you're not.
doing it for yourself, you will change.
Well, to a certain degree.
No. If
All right,
it's for you, you're going to change.
Huh?
Hold on, Bill. Hey, follow that. Hey,
I'm-
got the floor.
I'm just saying, to a certain degree, you won't change because you're being there. You're above the world. So now all of a sudden you got yourself in all these situations. I can see where you want to try to change and say what you gotta say to save face.
So you
There you
saying
go.
Michael Jackson?
There you go.
Michael Jackson was that's why. Okay, so Tiger Woods is Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Hayes is correct on everything
Is
he
that what you're saying?
said.
Oh man, Jay, quit agreeing with him when you're wrong.
Dude, it's facts. It's facts.
No, you
It's
just
facts.
agreeing just because you want to agree.
Here's the
All right,
reality
hold
is
on.
this.
Okay, Big Red, go for it.
Here's the reality. If he's doing it to save face, then time's gonna tell. That's the only way we're gonna know is
It
time.
will.
And he could be serious. But if you have to do stuff when you look in the mirror. I see what Buckeye Bill was saying. You look in the mirror and see that if I don't change for me to save my own life, my own mental health, my own emotional health, then it doesn't matter. I can't do it for everybody else. I can't do it for my kids. I can't do it for my managers. I can't do it for all those people who are on my piggybacking off of me. I got to do it for me.
Right.
And then they will get the benefits of having me whole again.
But you know he's not going to do that, right? You know
Why? Why would you think that he wouldn't?
None of us have a crystal ball, and none of us
Why
walk
would you
on
think
water.
that he doesn't
so
have
we
the
don't know.
opportunity to do that?
Why did Whitney Houston not do it? Why did Michael Jackson not do it?
I got this.
Dude,
Because they had free will.
Yeah,
everybody has free will.
But
You cannot put
Nitty's
Bills in
right.
the same category as a Tiger or a you.
Buckeye Bill, can I agree with Nitty because he's right? I know you got mad because I agree.
Hold on.
What was he right
Hold on,
about?
hey, fella.
They got free will. They're going to do what they're going to do.
Hey, Buck.
What's up?
Okay, Nitty got the floor right now. Check this out. Whitney Houston, I agree with everything everybody's saying. Whitney Houston was not ready to change yet. That's why Whitney Houston had the situation. She wasn't ready to face her demons. So that's why she had to. Michael Jackson was the same way. He was not ready to say, I'm an addict. He was still trying to get high. That's what a lot of people don't realize. I mean, like the doctor even said, if you go through the Michael Jackson case, that they had the doctor that went to trial, he even said, Mike, you can't do this, and this. Mike want what Mike want. You gonna tell Michael Jackson no?
Yep.
No.
Are you
gonna give it to them. I would.
And the doctor kept on taking the money.
Don't want to interrupt you, Nick.
There you go, Big Red.
Listen, I don't want to
Big Red,
interrupt you,
so,
Nitty, but do you think Tiger Woods really wants to change? Do you think he really does, or did he do that to save his popularity?
I don't know.
No.
I'm going to give another human being the benefit of the doubt. And that's why I said you just have to see. Time is going to tell.
Get your pop. Everybody, listen. I'm gonna tell it like this. Everybody, get your popcorn ready. Cheer Tiger on. If you care anything about that man, you cheer him on. Keep him in your prayers, and we gonna see what happens.
Hey.
But no, in any way, shape, or form, am I going to sit up here and say the man ain't ready yet? Because
no, hey, Nitty, I'm gonna tell you something, man.
There's one person real close to me that baptized me by fire. I'm not gonna put him on. I ain't gonna do that, But he took me through everything an addict that you could go through with an addict. And he taught me very well. Salute to him. But
hey, Nitty, I'm gonna tell you something.
The thing is, what we have to do, we have to be there for Tiger. If anybody get ahead of hear anything from Tiger or know anybody of Tiger, let him know that we hear about that business are cheering you on. We're
Yes.
keeping you in our
Yes, we are.
because I do believe.
See, because and I'm with you on this one, Nitty. If God give him grace and he becomes Tiger again and he does the senior tour, he will lit up the senior tour. He has so much to look forward to.
Hey, but hey, Buckeye Bill and Nitty, let me tell you something, man. A couple years ago, I thought when he first got in trouble, I said, that's a ploy. I mean, because he's on top of the world. Can't nobody beat this man. So then all of a sudden started messing up. And his back started hurting. And I said, what is wrong with this dude? It wasn't before. So I think, in my mind, I think that he had to dummy himself down to let other people win because he took over the whole world.
I will say this, right? And then we're gonna go after this. We're gonna go to J Buck, Big Red, and we'll go like this. I will say this. I'm gonna agree to disagree with you, Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is what I mean by when you baptized by fire, when a
right
addict gets you through, you know what I mean? What happened was he had that accident.
Yep.
Right? That accident was the first red flag.
Right.
And when he started having back pains and stuff like that, he started taking the painkillers. One
Yep.
thing led to it. But only thing we can do is cheer our man, our dude on, and make sure that he knows that he has people here. You know what I'm saying? We're not finna play that. Well, if he would, what he's doing it for? Because like Big Red said, it's time will tell. Now, J Buck.
Yeah.
J Buck has the floor. J Buck, you have something you want to say?
I'm going to be honest with you. I agree 100%. Tiger publicly apologized because he's a billionaire. It's his ego. He had to. Will he change? Probably not. But does he want the following, the fans, to think that he's changed? Absolutely. And I'm not going to stop rooting for Tiger Woods. Like I said, he's like my third idol in the whole world. I love that guy. He did what he had to do, but we can disagree on him being a billionaire and not hiring a driver and trying to hide stuff. But I mean, he's got to use a little common sense. And he as far as a golfer, he is GOAT mine. I love that guy.
But then he's a GOAT, but I just think that these young kids coming up today, his son's gonna go do some big things.
Oh, he is too. Yes, he is. That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got to go to the wild horse. I mean, crazy horse. Wild Bill. What you got to say about this topic?
Here's again. I'm gonna put it in a nutshell for all of you guys. Addiction is predicated on the mind, and what has happened is some of the things that has happened in his particular life. We're talking about now. We're just talking about him, not talking about you, me, or nobody else. What has predicated in his mind is that, again, just like Big Red said, is I can't afford to get help because I don't want nobody to know about my help. And the pain that he has been enduring since he's been 4, 5, 6 years old, hitting that ball and torquing his back and his knees and everything, you don't know about that. So the type of medication that he's using to try and succumb to that pain probably has been overprescribed and things of that nature, and he's abused it. But the
Yeah.
most important thing is giving him an opportunity to find his way back and learn how to help himself physically, but help himself mentally, because a lot of people keep discounting the mental and how people can lose their way mentally. You think physically that's the worst thing that can happen to you is things. Hey, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's the mental. How do you
Okay.
deal with it? How do you prevail? How do you be a conqueror over it? And that's where we got to keep encouraging him and others to maintain their mental.
Can I
Because
ask a question?
it's not all about the physical. How many friends you got and all that has nothing to do with it. It's your mental. How do you feel good about yourself, and how do you continue to build on your self-worth? So that's what we are in this group right here, as far as about that business, is cheering him on to work on his mental. But physically, hey, they saw, did you see him? He looked like the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
Mentally, he wasn't. So we need to cheer on him to fix his mental, not his physicality, how he can hit the ball or all that. That's irrelevant as a fan, you know. But as a lover of Tiger Woods, I'd rather him get better and never play golf again.
Yeah.
But he get better. You know what I'm saying? So
I applaud
that's
that.
what we need to cheer for. That's exactly what we need to do.
Yeah.
So that's all I got to say, and I'll let y'all take the rest of the show.
But I want to ask a question real quick. Do you think,
You got the
as
floor, Hayes.
a kid, do you think that we pour into our children so much to where they're forced to do what we want them to do to be successful, and then when they hit the limelight, they don't know how to take the pressure because it's too much for them?
Absolutely, 100%.
Okay.
Well, okay, so put it on this level.
Yeah.
Okay, when you're teaching your children,
Yeah.
how to grow into adolescence and into adulthood,
Right.
it's your job to steer them. Now, if you're putting the added pressure on them, you cannot add additional pressure to the pressure that's already there. You already know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, if you get a pot and the pressure's already there, you can't add no more pressure to that pot
But
before the pot blows. So my point is, as a parent, you don't add additional pressure. You give them the skills to do what they need to do to accomplish the goal that they set out to do, not your goal.
I asked that question for a reason, because Michael Jackson, look what happened to him.
Okay, but that's a whole different era of life. As a parent,
it's still pressure.
Nowadays,
It's still pressure.
No, as a parent nowadays, you watched how this has not worked. So if you use that same blueprint to do it to your children, you're kind of like an idiot. So my point is, you really adjust to how you continue to educate and mold your children now, because we've already looked at a blueprint prior to that. You said to Mike, Joe Jackson and all of those people in previous. Did you learn from it or didn't you? So it's up to you as a parent.
Is it better getting your ass whooped or not?
Huh?
Your butt.
You better be the ass whooped or not. You gonna follow the rules.
Why
Your
you
butt
cuss?
whooped. Your butt whooped. You gotta say
Right.
your.
Did you took
I'm
me
sorry,
up
my
to
bad,
another
my bad.
level. I'm
Your
sorry,
butt whooped.
brother.
All right.
But no, I get it. I understand.
Okay.
That was then. That
Yeah.
was then. You still have the right as an adult and as a parent to lay hands on your children. But if you have not evolved throughout your life to be able to make your point
Right there, Buckeye Bill.
verbally, then you're still a Neanderthal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, back in the day, they
Okay,
did.
Bill,
They used to
Bill.
have extension cords, Hot Wheel Jack, all that.
Boy, we
So
I
you have
boy,
all
we had the
that. I
back.
get that. But my
Bill,
point
right.
is, you move your children, especially if you have children who are in sports.
Right.
You get them in a position
Okay.
to learn their skills. That's, as a parent, that's what your job should be. You know, that your expectations shouldn't be their expectations. Their expectations should be your expectations. And that's what you need to think about.
Okay. Can I
Now,
chime in
I'm gonna
before we?
piggyback off of what Buckeye Bill said.
Okay. Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Let
Nitty,
me get the floor, Buckeye.
Nitty,
Yeah.
Nitty.
Yep.
Let me
Yep.
chime in for a second because I've been letting the fellows
Go ahead.
talk, and I wanted to kind of chime in. And then I'll let you guys have it before we got a couple more minutes and then we're going to end it. But great discussion. I wanted to say I like what I'm seeing because this is what About That Business is about.
Right.
It's about a group of men and a lady having a conversation in which we can agree to disagree. And this is what it is. So you guys that are watching and paying attention and viewing, feel free to call in. You have an opinion too. As you can see, we can get heated, but there's no disrespect shown. You know,
No.
we're passionate about what we believe in. And I just sat back and watched the conversation and enjoyed what I was watching. So I want to say good job, guys.
Amen.
I love what I was seeing, but I did want to chime in just for a second because I know Buckeye Bill, you said something about even you guys talking about the parenting, and I want to say that we are dealing with an epidemic right now, with called opioids, right? Opioids, and
Yeah.
I want to say a little bit about that, and that's probably what Tiger's dealing with, and Michael Jackson and Prince. We found out
Right.
later that was something that they dealt with, and so this is where you can't, that kind of addiction, it's not something you can go back and say, well, the parents did this and the parents did that, and because let me educate you on that if you don't already know. I know, Buckeye Bill, you said it's mental. Addiction is purely mental. Well, not opioids. They're not. It starts off mental because you start off, oh, it's fun, or your back hurts, or whatever, however you.
Mhm.
Most of the teens today, they're starting because it's fun. It's something to take with alcohol. And teens, please, and young adults, heed my warning, please. It's not. So what ends up happening is it starts to become, you start taking one pill, you start taking two. Now, 2 is not enough. Then 3 is not enough. Now you're up to 5, 6, 7, 8 pills a day.
Now you feeling good.
But you're not really even feeling anything because what happens is it turns from mental to physical because it's, it is a, it's an opioid, it's just like, it's like heroin. So your body starts to form a need for it
And crave for it.
So it's not that you even want it anymore. You start to need it. Your body starts to need it to function. Because if not, there's things that can happen. There's nausea, there's vomiting, there's just going to the bathroom. Your body goes through all of these quote unquote what is called withdrawals.
Absolutely.
And that's what happens when they're on these. People think, oh, they just want to get high, and they're not getting high anymore. They need it. Their body they need it to not be sick and to not, so they can function, just everyday functioning. So, and that's what I've learned about the addiction. So this is the opioid is a little bit different, which is why they have now put Narcan and things of that nature in the vending machines on college campuses. Yeah. It's a really big deal right now. So all we can do is educate, about the effects of it. That's the best a parent can do. We all were young, we all were in our teens, and we were at a point where our parents couldn't tell us nothing. Our peers knew more. We thought our peers knew more, and we thought we knew more. So we can't get to a point where we say, oh, the parents, if the parent had raised her better, she wouldn't have. No, that's not it. There's all kind of pressures out in the world, peer pressure, and now they have the pressure of social media pressure. That's an added pressure to them. Yeah. They want to be who they see on social media. So I just wanted to throw, my little 2 cents in, just, to know that, some drug use is mental, most of it is mental, but there is a physical element to the new opioid crisis. Okay.
Here's the other part to the physical it's a combination physical. Now, once you get you go to detox, you get your body rid of the drug.
Yes.
What has happened is change the brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
The brain will start still craving, because you have to understand the science of what happens in the brain when it's called dopamine.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's that pleasure when you take the drug. So after the body physically gets healed, then your brain has to start healing, because the brain gives all the signals to the rest of the body. The brain, if it don't feel normal, the rest of your body don't feel normal. That's when the cravings and the triggers come in. You can get clean after 30 days, but if you go around certain places, certain people, those triggers start again in the brain to want you to use the drug. So after you get rid of it out of your system, you got to get the other tools and skills to allow the brain to heal. And sometimes you need what we call some medically assisted treatment to deal with that.
Yes,
I agree with that. We guess what? Guess where it stemmed from? Remember back in the day? About 10 years ago, 11 years ago, well, people started huffing. Remember that?
Glue and gasoline.
Keep going.
No, but what I'm saying is, that's when you surround yourself in a secluded area and you spray whatever you want to spray, you inhale it till you get high. Now, all of a sudden, they move from that to weed to, other things.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that back in the day.
I don't understand all that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah,
I've never been through it. I don't know.
My brother did it. I was like, what is wrong with you? Why you locking yourself in the bathroom?
Hold on, Hayes. What'd you say, J Buck?
I said I don't understand a lot of that because I've never been through it.
He had his job. He could have.
Listen to what I'm saying, J Buck. If you got any questions about that, you want to know any info, call me. Text me.
Yeah. J Buck. And you're not alone. You're not, there's a lot of people who are watching us and who will watch us who have never been through it. And it's all, you know what? It's never too late to learn, because, you're living in a society in which there is an epidemic right now. There is an epidemic that's killing our children. It's hurting our children. And
it's called peer pressure.
You to learn about it. So, you won't be brand new to it. And, and like get caught like with a deer in headlights. So, there's a reason for everything, about that business. It's a reason for everything.
To be honest,
now, go back to the original conversation was about Tiger.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
I just want to say
Thank you very much for bringing it back.
One thing.
Clarifying.
A good discussion and a needed one.
Right.
But Tiger started he had added pressure before he even got really famous.
That's what I'm saying. His dad
got married. First incident, he was driving out backing out his driveway. Him and his wife had a fight. She broke his
Yeah.
windshield with the golf club,
Yep.
and he been doing it downhill ever since.
Ever
Try to
since.
live up to
Yes,
his
sir.
expectations in that lifestyle, dealing with what he was dealing with. That was
Right.
the other part of
He
what
had a porn
started
addiction.
breaking down.
Right.
That all fell apart.
It did. And also you don't even know if he had if he had any grief counseling. You know, him and his father are really close.
Yeah.
You know, and that grief can really take a toll on you if you don't like Big Reg said, if you don't have the right people around you and you just have a bunch of yes people around you and you don't have the people who really tell you like it is, then he probably never got the grief counseling. You know, there's a lot of things, and I'm with Nitty. All we can do is pray for him, pray for his recovery.
That's it.
Yeah, when
And-
he lost Thurl, he lost everything.
Yes, he was down, you know, and it could have started then. We don't know when it started. You know, we really don't know when he actually, you know, it could have been years before that. But right now, the here and now, you know what? About that business, we're going to pray for him, pray for his recovery, his family, and we know it can be done. You know?
Amen.
He may be done with golf, but he's done enough in golf. He's done enough in golf. He doesn't need to prove anything else.
Nothing. He got records up there that's unbelievable.
Right. He don't have to do golf any again. He can just live.
I
Yeah.
like to see him get it together and
I
to
don't mean
mention
to
his
interrupt
son
you.
as the one who's going to come in and prove his legacy.
That'd be nice.
He
That would.
won 15 major championships.
Yeah.
15.
Right. I'm just saying
You're
if
saying
in the
he
event
don't-
that
You're
he-
saying he don't have anything to golf for. He's going for that record. And he
well,
can
no,
do
I
it.
didn't say that. What I'm saying is if he chose to say I'm done with golf, you know, if he says that, we can't do nothing but respect it.
Absolutely. That's it.
We gotta respect it. We can't look down on him and say, "Oh, this golfing." We can't make anybody do what he probably just wants to live in peace and not be in front of everybody all the time. You know, if that's his choice, we can't do anything but respect it. That's it.
Yep.
We can't be mad about it. You know.
Well, I love the guy. He's one of my idols, and I'm going to support him for whatever he does or the journey he goes through. I love Tiger.
It's peer pressure. That's all. It's peer pressure.
Keep him in your prayers.
A lot.
It's a slew of factors when it comes to Tiger's situation, and that's what rehab does for you. They break through the layers and get to the core of
to the root of the problem. Yep.
Yes.
The thing is, though, we saying it could be this, it could be that, but when you dealing with addiction, sometimes you have to get down to the core of the problem, and the core of the problem might be something that happened way back when. It might have been what his wife was putting him through. We don't know, but one thing we can say, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm gonna switch gears for a second, because we was talking about parenting, and Buckeye Bill had something to say about parenting, right?
Right.
There is no right or wrong way to parent your child. I do not care. And you talking about somebody that is going through everything with my child. But and my kin people. But one thing I'm gonna say this: there is no perfect way to raise a child. That's why the way I raised my child was so unorthodox. People was like, they couldn't catch on to what I was doing.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So we're not finna. I mean, I do believe we need to go back, and I'll say it this way, Buckeye Bill. Do we need to go back old school? Sometimes I think we do, but at the same time, going old school, sometimes you go hard in the paint when you shoot a jump shot. So it's kind of tricky when you talk about parenting. And that's why Blue Nitty never knocks nobody the way they raise their child, because I am one of these.
So let me correct you then.
Yeah.
What
So
I
that's
was telling you was when it comes to sports, and this is what the topic was. When it comes to sports, are the parents' expectations of their child more than what the child can actually do?
Okay, so let's do this.
So it does come to
Do this.
parenting when it comes to sports.
Okay.
I understand that, Bill.
Wait a minute. How?
You have to give.
I'm muting both of them. Listen, that's a great topic for us to discuss on another show because that will take us in another hour. I like that topic. I had to cut you off for a minute so we wouldn't get into it. Let's put that on another topic because that is really a great topic. And we are a sports platform. We see it all the time. Look at the complaints we're getting from the coaches and saying how the kids are uncoachable today and all of those. We can really, talk about that and maybe even have a special guest that used to be a coach or is a coach now. That's a great topic. But for now, I'm leaving y'all. Nitty, take us out of here.
All right. Well, nice topic at hand. I love all y'all. Love Buckeye Bill. Don't think that me and him beef in real life because it's not like that.
I'm beefing with you anyway.
You are.
I don't care. You don't be apologizing for me.
He beef with everybody.
Yeah. So that's one thing Buckeye Bill got to get a grasp. He ain't no farmer. He ain't raising no cows. Anyway.
I raise pigs though. I don't have to be a cattle driver to raise pigs.
That's a.
Go ahead, keep going.
Focus.
I loved all y'all. Big Red, thanks for your intellect. Thanks for stopping by. And why I got you on here, I'm gonna end it like this. Peace and
Nice.
Amen, brother.
About that business. Thank you, fellas.
We about that business,
All right.
baby. Come see us if you know.
Hey, I love y'all, man.
Love you too.
Synesthetic.